Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So today we want to bring you along on a tour of
the Thousand Trails Peace River in Wauchula, Florida.
All right, so let's go check it out and see what we see. So once you pull into Peace River, which you can come from either side of the street, you will have the office area directly ahead, which is where the majority of the amenities will be found. Let's go ahead and walk in there. Right at the front, we've got some swings, which I can attest to the Wi-Fi working at least out here, because we've come out here to upload videos. All the way at the end of here, there is a door, and it does say library. I've attempted to come to it a couple of times, but they did tell me that it's closed for remodeling. So let's see if by any chance they're done. Nope, not yet. All right, let's walk through the hallway. So one side is the office, and the other side is what they call the lounge. So this lounge is only open till 8 p.m. As you'll see, there's a foosball table, air hockey, billiard table, so you can play pool. There is a TV and a modem if you need to connect through Ethernet. There's a couple of like bar tables that you can sit and work at, which I took advantage and sat here. So to play in here, you need to get the cues, is that what they're called?
Yep.
And the balls from the office. So remember, they do close early, probably 4:30. And this is open till 8, so make sure you go in there and get whatever you need so that if you want to come and have a drink and play in the evening, you can do so. I ahead and took advantage and got some nails so we can come back and play later. Let's take a peek at the office area. There is some coffee and some DVDs, some areas to sit. And the cool part is that the office also has conveniences. If you need to buy anything, you can stop in here and take advantage of items instead of having to run to the store. There's a little bulletin board with different things for sale or things to do in the area, such as where to find microgreens. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thousand Trails office, so you can reach out to Amber directly if you're interested in purchasing a membership or upgrading to the adventure.
These are new.
And then the pool. Let's turn this off because there's people here. So because there are adults and children in the pool right now, I'm not going to record it, but I will insert clips because I did get earlier of us being at the pool and at the jacuzzi, so you can scope that out. That was very nice.
It was.
And let's work our way over to like the laundry room. So they are calling it the wash house. So once you come in, we won't be checking the men's, but here is the women. And here's the sink area. Here is a little toilet area. The second toilet area looks like it's out of order, and these are what the showers look like in here. Looks like they are hanging the curtain over to dry. And there's a second shower area. Last time I came in here, it was locked. It's locked now again. So maybe that one's out of order.
Or in use.
Or in use. Directly outside of the bathroom area is the laundry. So we've got several dryers and a good handful of washers.
And these particular units you can use with an app.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to get a card.
Right.
You know, the collection of laundry cards. You can skip that and just use the app.
Okay, very cool.
You can also use like your credit card, like your Visa, MasterCard, whatever those things.
Right. So there's a sink And then as you'll see behind us, there's a folding table and a ironing board. The pool is right out there. And let's go see what else there is to see over here. Yeah. So coming back out of the laundry room, this building right next door is what we're going to check out next. So right outside of the Peace River Chapel, you'll see that there is the bike parking spot. And this is the Peace River Chapel. I want to assume that it's open on Sundays for service, but I'm not sure. I do know for sure that it's open. As you see there, it also says meeting house on Saturdays. And Amber will be in here conducting meetings, basically selling Thousand Trails and explaining what it entails. Now coming down from here, that other building over on the right hand side, that's the Recreational Hall. Let's see if it's open. Alright, so unfortunately, same here. Last time I came, it was closed. There was somebody inside doing drywall and painting, and it is locked. So stay tuned, because next time we come over to Peace River, hopefully the library will be open and the Recreational Hall will be open. Let's cross the driveway from the Recreational Hall so I can show you one tiny little thing. So it looks like there is designated parking with a picnic table for the food truck at Peace River. I'm not sure what days they're going to be here, but it seems like they have a designated area for a food truck to come out here. Right, so across from the office there is a gigantic fire pit. You can have the ultimate bonfire here with your friends and family. And then behind the bonfire is where you see the horseshoe. So there's one here, and then across the way there is the other. And then there is shuffleboard as well. Right outside of the office there is a little playground for the children to enjoy as well. Right behind the playground there is Gaga Ball. Have you guys ever played Gaga Ball before? Drop your comments down below and let me know if you have. We have never heard of it until we came here. Behind the Gaga Ball there are several picnic tables in a shaded area. And directly behind that you'll find the pickleball courts. We're driving to one end of the campground just to avoid walking in the heat right now, but I will show you why we're driving to this side in just a moment. Alright, so this one end of the campground is one of the entrances of the hiking trail. So there's several loops in here. You've got the Orange Grove Trail, the Orange Grove Picnic Area, the Palm Loop, and the Perimeter Loop. The Perimeter Loop is the longest one and it goes all the way around the river. Stay tuned for one of our hiking videos that we actually hike this entire area and show you all the different entrances, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different points of entry. All right, let's head over to the boat ramp, which is another point of entry. So now the boat ramp that we're gonna go to, that I said there's another point of entry for this hiking trail, is clear across opposite ends from this entry. You're literally just driving down one straight street. So let's head on that way. For this part, we're basically gonna enter the campground. So at this point, you're gonna have to put in your code that you are given when you check in the keypad. So let's head over. So there is a little ranger station where the keypad is, but honestly the time we've been here I haven't seen a single person in that area. There's a keypad on the bottom for a truck like ours, and there's a keypad on the top for a taller truck. I do see sign that it says alligators and snakes in the area. Lou did see a snake. We haven't seen a gator yet. Here is the dog playpen area so that they can hang out and play. And then here is the boat ramp for you to go ahead and launch your raft, your kayak, your little motorboat, whatever it is you like to enjoy your water sports. And this little path is one of the paths that leads through the perimeter trail. Let's come on down here. Now, this river is not only great, to do your water sports and whatnot, but it's also great to do some fossil digging and find shark teeth as well. We've seen lots of people in the water, shifting or swiffing through their findings. So I like to say that this park is big rig friendly, and I don't necessarily mean because there's big rigs, but because it's so spacious. Like, you can literally have big rigs side by side and still feel like your own little private area. You're not crammed in like sardines. Over here is the bathrooms, so I guess Lou is pulling in so that we can check it out. Let's make sure nobody's in there before I flash the camera in there. All right, you'll see it's super clean in here as well. This is what the toilet areas look like in here. There are 2 toilet areas and 2 shower areas. One is in use. I can hear the water going, and here is the other one. So the Peace River Campground also has the Peace River Puttersville. So this is the little mini golf course. So here it talks a little bit about it. This little walking trail to the first one. So number 1. And they seem like a lot of fun with the little turtle and the little alligator. You do have to get the equipment from the office. And you sign it in, you sign it out. There is no additional charge for the equipment.
And also, you have to get the equipment prior to the office closing, and you can't keep it overnight.
Yep.
So you could, play, like, for instance, it's the summer now, so we have daylight till 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah, pretty late.
So, but they close at 4.
Right.
So you could play after 4 o'clock when it's not like scorching hot. And you can get up in the morning and play again, and then you can take it back.
Right, the following day.
But you do have to get it before they close.
And there are 9 of them in here. We're not going to walk through all 9, but it continues all the way that way.
Very woodsy.
Very shaded. So most of the sites, like the street that we are driving through now, is complete full hookups. So you have your electric that's 20, 30, 50 amps. You have your water, and you have your sewer connections. Now, the water, they do ask you not to wash your RV or your trucks unless you check in with them first. And basically what they're looking for when you check in with them is that you have a nozzle so that you don't have the water running the whole time, and that you don't run it for more than an hour continuously. So basically like a little hand wash. Besides these spots that we are driving through now, there are other ones, because this campground is basically split in 2. I would even venture to say 3. So we're going to drive by the other area and talk about what's going on over there. So stay tuned. So on our way over to the not full hookups, there's 3 large dumpsters. So very convenient, easy to throw out your trash. They do ask for you not to throw out big objects like furniture or appliances in there. So this is basically the other half of the campground. Very open spacing. It doesn't look so woodsy like the rest of it. And these are the ones that are not full hookups. It's just electric and water. Now one side of it, this side over here, overlooks basically the foresty area. So you're more secluded and more private. And then directly ahead, which we're going to drive through in a moment, let's go ahead and discuss that one. Directly ahead, these overlook the river. So right at the drop, at the end of basically where these RVs are parked, that is basically going downhill. It's just one big steep drop, and that's overlooking the river. We've seen people fishing. We've seen people swiffing. What is it called? Shifting? Fossil hunting, trying to get some shark teeth. So lots of fun. If you're willing to keep your tanks full and then dump later, because there are plenty of little dump stations throughout the park, this is a great spot to just come and overlook the water. As a matter of fact, over here looking over the Waterloo is this very last spot right here. That is one of the entrances to the hiking trail. Alright, let's continue forward. There is another part of the park that we want to show you. So the end of the street that we were just on, this is basically the tent area. It goes all the way around, which Lou will continue. And on the opposite end are cabins available for rentals. And you'll see that it is right behind the pickleball court and the pool area. So all along this area we've been seeing people camping in their tents. You'll see here the sign Falcon. This is actually the street that we chose. We are on F27. We think it's super spacious. We park in front of the water connection, and then over here on the side, every single site comes with a picnic table and also comes with a fire pit, which has the little bars for you to grill on if you choose to. Because this is such a woodsy area, you can collect wood just about everywhere. So you don't have to worry about spending money on wood. All right, so let's go over the rating system that we've put together for our 1,000 Trails campgrounds. So our Eat category from our name, I think it's fantabulous. There is a store, a little convenience store inside the campground, so you don't have to run out to get any little snacks. And within, what is that, 2 miles?
Maybe a mile.
Between here and Walmart, which is probably the one that's like 2 miles.
Right.
Between here and Walmart, you have Walmart, which is a grocery store. You have Winn-Dixie. You have Save-A-Lot. In addition to that, you got places to eat like McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. There's an ice cream shop and a sub place.
There's a Sonic.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
There is a cute little downtown area that has a restaurant that everybody raves about. Even one of our neighbors have told them. Giovanni's.
Yeah, there's a place called Java Cafe where you can have a nice cup of coffee and some snacks as well. So yeah, there's a lot to choose from. You can't go wrong.
If you're the type of person that orders things online, there is a place also between here and the Walmart called Eckerd Pharmacy, and you can receive your packages there. Even though you can receive them here in 1,000 Trails, they do charge you $5 per package, and that does include big envelopes, because we did get one and Lou had to pay the $5 for it.
And it's $5 cash. You cannot pay with your credit card or your debit card. So it is cash.
Yep.
There's more than one Amazon locker. That's the one we chose. And they were very friendly and they were very helpful. So that was good too. So moving on to the sleep, how did you sleep here?
I slept fantastic. I think it's very peaceful. I think just about everybody has obeyed quiet times. Only one time, one of our neighbors that was here for a weekend behind us, they were here for Mother's Day weekend. They were a little bit louder than everybody else, but not that loud. I would say by quiet time, it was like quiet music that we can hear inside the RV, not blaring music that we can hear inside the RV.
Yeah. The staff at the campground is very friendly, very accommodating, very friendly.
Yes.
So that's a plus.
Yes.
It is definitely dog friendly. There's a lot of people with their dogs. Everyone is observing the rule of putting them on a lead and keeping them within 6 feet. So we're really happy about that.
Everybody's been very friendly, saying hello and waving good morning.
Yeah, and Lexi likes it, so that's good too.
Definitely.
So, like Angie mentioned, there's different campground sites. There's a section of the park that has only electric and water, no sewer, and then the other side is full hookups. Leveling is a little challenging. They are dirt, most of the sites, without a concrete pad. So as you can imagine, the dirt shifts a lot, so it's been a little tricky, but nothing that an experienced RVer can do, because I did it and I'm not an experienced RVer. So not a bad experience leveling at all. Okay. Next is RV.
All right, so sleep was good.
Sleep is good.
Sleep was good. RV would be
staff friendliness, which we talked about.
Which you just said. So you jumped ahead.
Receiving mail, which we talked about.
Okay.
And then campground amenities.
Lots of amenities, as you saw: the pickleball, the pool, the jacuzzi, the billiard hall, the boat ramp, the dog park, the hiking trails.
You really don't have to leave this campground.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to.
I love it.
I'm sorry, I have to look down on my phone to remember this, the topics that we put down. But you really don't have to leave the campground if you want to have a good time.
Yeah, there's lots to do here.
Yeah, also in the area you have Pioneer Park, which is south of here, about a mile south of here. They have a museum. They have like old artifacts. You can drop a boat there as well. They have a campground which has about, I think, 15 or 20 slots, and they're very reasonably priced, at least at the time of this video. And then would we come back, repeat?
I would definitely come back, because there's so much to do. And even though I think we were here for, we're going to be here, we're still here.
18 days.
18 days or something like that. We didn't take advantage of the full 21 because we have to be somewhere else. But there's a lot that we didn't get accomplished. Like, we didn't get to play pickleball, and I want to play pickleball. And
we didn't use the pool or jacuzzi
enough times. Yes, we are definitely coming back, because there's so much to do here. You can cram it all in 3 weeks if you wanted to.
I think you could, if you were a busybody.
But we're very laid back. We're very chill.
I definitely want to come back.
Definitely.
So having said that, for us, this is a definite yes on this 1,000 Trails.
So now that you know that we will come back here, if we didn't have 1,000 Trails, how much would it have cost us?
For the 18 days that we would have stayed here, if we would have gone to rvonthego.com and booked it without our 1,000 Trails, it would have cost us $1,098.27.
Wow. That's a hefty bill for just a little over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed today's vlog, please give us a big thumbs up. This is a great campground, so drop your comments down below on what were your favorite amenities and activities.
And if you've been here before.
Your thoughts on this campground.
And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and help us grow our channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.